Well, hey, we're in Yippie City now, and what happened is Ulta has changed this. And as you can see a much better look when you come in, and it's just really nice the way it works. It's with all the stuff. You can see that the sun's there; it's all bright. But there's a little bit of changes, again, the little tiny nuances that they do. It's just unreal. Again, this is coming in. What I'm trying to do is go to that door. Remember last week what I said was look for doors. Well, okay, I'll show you. There's a door, okay? And what you want to do is you want to go ahead. Of course, there's my favorite little pigeon. And so what happens is that here is the door right here. They added that in, and it's just incredible. And there's a new NPC. And I always call it, what can I say? I call it Humpty Dumpty. But again, the word is Edmonds. That's the Eggmans or something. That's what it's called. So again, new creature, kind of neat. Got to show it. You've got to see it in a sneak peek. You already got to see it. However, you didn't really get to see the whole surrounding. There is that door right there. You can see how that opens up. Isn't that cool the way it goes? There's something behind that door, and I was told specifically, don't show behind that door. So there's some more back there, and it's just really interesting going on. So they're allowing me to do a little bit of stuff. So okay, you can show this, but nothing there, and then you go from there. Anyways, we go ahead and go in there. Again, really super stuff going on. Something going on in the tower, and that's really kind of neat. I've been told to stay away from it for a while, but there's some things going on in there. So anyways, I went in earlier thinking, well, maybe, and no, I couldn't do it. So tower right now is off limits. Of course, that kind of comes and goes and stuff like that. There's something else that I want to be showing you this evening, and what it is, or today, what I'm going to show you is that there is going to be, you can see when I'm not moving and everything's going on, and hopefully it will be there in just a few seconds, and I'll show you what I'm talking about, is that I'm trying to get into this, kind of do the setup, what we're doing. You see it comes up, you can see the debug, okay? You see that? That is something brand new. Of course, I love this ball. It moves around a little too slow in my opinion, but again, I have a blast with it. But anyways, there is the debug, and I was told, yes, you can go ahead and show it, but they specifically said what to show and all that good stuff. So anyways, that's good. Really, really nice. And go ahead. Here it is. So this is going to be the area where the economy is coming in. That's why I'm right by the economy thing. You can customize your Thingdex, okay? Now there's some that you'll automatically get right from the get-go, and what you're seeing now in the skins and the emblem is what you'll get as soon as you get to start to play. However, there is a bunch of skins, and I've showed this in other areas and other times where I've gone in and I've said, hey, do you want to see this? And like cookies and cream actually is only going to be up in the candy land, or the candy place, so the yum yum place, okay? So there's going to be certain areas, you'll be able to get a certain skin and emblem for that specific area. So anyways, kind of neat. You can see that it goes in there, you can see how incredible. There's also something else that they've asked me not to show it just yet, and what it's going to be is that it's going to be, now there's also where you don't have to have any emblem. And I'll go ahead and there it is. Go ahead and click that. You can see it's red. There's also the other one, the forest. I think it's called forest. And that's on that. Oh, there it is, forest. You can have on that. So anyways, you can see that there's the this color, orange, and then of course the blue. And then of course the little insignia, we're going to get there too in a little bit. There is a little insignia right, okay, there's this one, and you can see that this is a character that is just like the bright sunshine that you can actually see over to I think it's kind of over to the left. You'll see that. So it kind of goes in like that. So anyways, this is some of the stuff that's going on. I'm really excited that this is going to happen. So anyways, let's go on. We're going to go off to, that's right, we're going off to Ballyhoo Bluffs. Again, this is my favorite. There's some areas in here that I'm, saying, please, please, please. But anyways, there's a lot of good stuff around here. It's just there's areas to the left that I can't go into, stuff to the right. There's a whole bunch of stuff. There's so many areas that are hidden away, at least 10 that in my estimation. You see how the light dims and comes? Oh goodness, I love that. So anyways, you're in the juice bar. I love the juice bar, and it's just incredible. Now, if you wait till the end, you'll actually see the number where we're at right now. So again, I think it's going to be, it might be some more because they haven't put it in yet. I'm not sure. But again, this to me is just so well done. And of course, they go up there and get my my thing. Sometimes easy as pie, go right up there, no problem. Other times, not so much. But anyways, that's of course the apple blood, fresh from the apple butcher. Anyways, kind of a neat little thing. You can hit those. Of course, they're going to say something, how bright and beautiful this place is. Of course, you can go through the doors. You can see going through the doors. It's just unbelievable. So again, this is what's going on this, and it's just incredible. The What's It Woods, again, is my favorite. Of course, I've got this. Came in here there. Oh yes, that's right, the cube of leaves. Okay, what can I submit to a bug report? Anyways, kind of interesting, all the stuff that's going on. But you can see how you can kind of go through. If you're in the other one, kind of hard to go in. But again, you just have so much fun in here. I will tell you, as soon as this thing opens up, and it's moving along, because the part that was holding things back was the economy, and the economy is now being, you can see that I kind of showed you the skins. That's going to be part of it. There's going to be more, obviously, but at least that part is really, really going along. So we're getting closer and closer, and now I'm being told very, very clearly, okay, I've got this little area. You can show this, but you can't show this. But if you show this, you got to make sure it's just this much, and that's it. It's extraordinarily how much I've told what I can or can't show. Okay, and so they used to say just nope, and now it's not that way anymore, because we're so dadgum close. Is that I'm being told very, very carefully what I can or can't show, and what areas I can show, what is open. And for instance, the Thingdex, those skins, I was told certain things. You can do this one, you can do this way, but you can't show this, and just keep away from certain areas, which you saw, those parts that were locked off. I can't show those because they would tell you, hey, this is what you would have to do to unlock it. They don't even want you to see that part. So again, that's just some of the things, and I'm just letting you know that there is so much. So again, if you think I'm showing too much and things like that, hey, I'm not. Okay? So anyways, I'm just wanting to go through here. This, I could spend hours in here, and I do actually. It's just so much fun. But there's so many things going there. There's the shovel that we could be using to do something. There's going to be a lot of stuff in that area that's being worked on, and that's really kind of neat what's happening there. But again, some really good stuff. Some new. There's some. What can I say? It's just incredible stuff. What's going on here? So I just want to go in. We're going to go in. We're going to go somewhere else. We're going to go Blue Hoo Beach. Blue Hoo is really, really neat. There's so much of it that you can't see anymore, and so that's okay. The part you're seeing, you're going, well, I have seen this. Well, yeah, you're right. But the part that you haven't seen, I've been asked again not to go there, so I don't. So again, you might think I'm just kind of like, oh, you must be going wherever. No, I have my marching orders. What can I say? So anyways, it's just so exciting, so many things going on. And I am just the developers. We have a developers Discord, and I'll tell you, it's just going like there's so much information coming from it, and suggestions, and just more and more stuff going on all the time. And I'm just thrilled that I'm able to be part of this. And I'll just tell you, it's absolutely incredible. Another thing that is just more fun every time I go in here, you guys will have a blast. Okay, I'll guarantee it. Okay, what I'm saying, you get on this rail, and the rails are really incredible. But what I love about it is that you can go right to there and go right in. Now again, I gotta go there and I'm trying to figure out what the fan and how to utilize that fan, because you literally can do almost everything from the rails going up to the other thing, then go around. You'll see what I'm talking about. I go in there again, and then I go over, and then I go and I jump over to here, and I'm right there. And then of course I was going to try to go on here, and then I overreacted and it goes like that. But that's, that's just me. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to figure out what the fan and how to utilize it. I'm still stumped, and I will let you know. But you can see there's these doors. Remember last week I said look at these doors. There's going to be doors when you come in. But however, they were really nice enough to say no, go ahead, show the door, go in, but don't show that other door. So again, that's okay. I mean, we at least we got a peek, okay? So again, that's really good, and it's really cool what's going on in that area. Anyways, we're coming to a close, and I just wanted to thank you again. We are so close. I want to thank everybody for being a subscriber with me, and I really have a lot of fun. And I want to thank you so much. And we are so close of being, that's right, out. But again, I just had to go and just do my last second stuff and just kind of have a lot of blast. The more I play this, the more fun I have. So again, and I just see how you guys are doing. So anyways, that's going on, and just incredible, all the stuff. If you have questions, please ask me. If you have, inquire what about this or that, if I can share it. This is the last part. As you can see, 264 in the Thingdex. So I just want to let you know, you can have a look. We got some there. I went ahead and got a couple new things and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun. But anyways, that is what's going on. I wanted to thank you so much. It's going to be an absolute when this thing opens up, and I think we're very close. Won't be told when or how, but that's okay. I don't want to know, or I'd be too scared to let you know. All right, talk to you later. Bye.